One of my favorite things to do when I pull a new Stellar or trade for a Stellar is to head over to collect and register my Stellar there and have my collection so people can check out all the cool cards that I've got. And I think you guys should join in the fun. We've got an epic section in our Discord server as well where you can show your cards. So check out Collect and get your digital collection all sorted out, and then head on into our Discord server and show off your favorite card. Hey everyone, I wanted to give you guys a brief update on our Kickstarter campaign for Elestrals Clash, which you guys smashed. You guys absolutely crushed it. We've raised over $555,000, unlocking a ton of stretch goals, including the Kickstarter promo packs, which have 27 amazing cards. You guys unlocked everything from Stellar Full Art Astravit to Bronto Wisp and Bronto Glow Stellars and Ursa Den, and so many amazing cards, all the way up to Full Art Stellar Eddie, which will be in every one of those packs, so that's super hype. A big shout out to everybody who supported. We got a ton of unlocks, including the new game boards, different fields that you can utilize. We got some buddies like your spirits, and a lot of awesome, really great things that are coming for Elestrals. Draft mode, challenges against the Divines. I cannot wait, guys. It's gonna be crazy. I just got off a call with the development team at Pixelborn, and it does seem as though we were on track for alpha to begin on December 1st, so that's something to look forward to. In terms of how all your pledges are gonna shake out, we do have late pledge available right now on the campaign, which means that you can back at the $10 digital tier. So if you missed out, you didn't back at the $10 for just beta access, for just the digital access, you can still do that. We're gonna leave that open through the remainder of the Moonrise Reveals. Once we get through all 32 days, we will officially close Kickstarter, and then we will not allow any more late pledges. And then at that point, we will calculate and go into the pledge manager where you can submit your address and get everything finalized there. And that'll be open until we begin fulfilling the rewards next year, which means you'll have some opportunity to change your address and stuff, but you will need to make sure that goes through. A handful of people had their pledges get errored out, so I just recommend that if you didn't get like confirmation emails, make sure your pledge and your charge went through on your credit card, so that way you do get all your rewards and it all does count. And I'm very excited about the future, man. This is incredible. Like, I just saw some videos actually today of Clash and the workings of it, and it's really exciting stuff, man. This is gonna be so sick. I can't wait to tell you guys more, but hang tight. We'll continue to update you guys as time goes on, but we smashed it, guys. Like, the community turned up. We did it, and Clash is going to be a reality, and I can't wait to tell you guys more. All right, listen, now we're getting into Moonrise Reveals as we count down until November 15th. Pre-orders open. Shattered Stars members do get it a day early, so sign up for that. The Fulgoryx Starter Deck is going to change everything, man. This deck is insane. We have raised the bar once again with our starter decks to onboard new players into the game and get you guys epic staple cards that are going to make your experience much, much better. You're going to have the opportunity to build multiple decks with staple cards, and I think that's a really great experience. So let's break it down, man, because this is going to be really exciting, and you're not going to want to miss out on these starter decks. All right, so let's talk about what's in the box, and then I'll talk about the different cards in it. First off, you get our beautiful D20 die. This is going to be your lunar die. I know a lot of people have been excited for this one. Got a lot of compliments about this one. I was just using this at an event last weekend, and a lot of people were really into this one. And of course, we've got our how to play guides, which are absolutely stunning. We do it up like the old school days, you know what I mean? We got all the nice updates with the new Elestrals in there, and we give you all the breakdown on everything you need to know. And I do want to let you guys know, we do have programs in place now where you can become a judge, where you can become a helper. So make sure you guys check out those resources on our website. And of course, you have your starter deck as well. And the craziest thing here is that there's not only a chance to get one incredibly rare stellar card in these starter decks, but there's a chance to get two incredibly rare stellars. And we're going to talk about those. All right, so obviously you guys have seen Stellar Nobby before, but I just love this card art. This is one of my favorite stellar palettes we've done. And of course, on Stellar Nobby, I just love this card, man. So you can get this card in the Fulgoryx Starter Deck. Only 99 starter decks will have this card. It is going to be one of the top chase cards, definitely for me. I think this one's epic, but we've also got a reverse stellar in these starter decks as well, and that is our Stellar Havocub. Stellar Havocub takes this beautiful pink coloration, and it looks epic in those starter decks done by Costa. This is a really cool card to pull in your Fulgoryx Starter Deck, so if you find this beautiful thing at the top of the deck under your hollow, well then you got something really awesome. And don't forget, our starter decks come with 3 booster packs in every starter deck. I had opened this one before the video, but they have 3 booster packs in every one. So you have a chance to get some really epic cards in addition to your starter deck, and at only $25, that is an incredible deal. So when you get this starter deck, again, a ton of epic cards that you can find in it, and we're gonna see if we're gonna get a stellar out of this one here. I'm not sure. We'll see. So if you were to get a stellar like the reverse Stellar Havocub or the Stellar Nobby, it would be under the Fulgoryx, and I did not get it. But this deck is beautiful, and I'm going to break it all down for you guys and all the epic cards that you guys can get. You saw that carry off where like I was not messing around. We got the Artemis. We got the Aeolus, the double divine starter deck. Let's make it happen. Let's break it down and talk through this deck. All right, so let's break this deck down. You're gonna start it off with 3 Nobby, and you have 2 Doppelgators. So Nobby is able to special ascend into Doppelgator when it destroys an Elestral in battle. And then if you can receive a Nexus on your Doppelgator, you can ultimately special ascend into Fulgoryx. And Fulgoryx is gonna be able to basically just send cards back to the deck and deal quite a bit of disruption to your opponent. It's a little tough to go from Doppelgator to Fulgoryx, but going from Nobby to Doppelgator is very easy, and it's very strong. So I think this deck has a lot of potential. You're gonna get 2 Gloombats, a new Lunar Elestral that's really helpful on counteracting opponents setting more than 2 counter runes or 2 or more, because it can special cast itself out. Havocub coming in as well as the Tsunami immunity and immune to these position changes. With the rise of Eddie in the metagame, Havocub has a really cool position there. Pulveror can special cast itself out as an Ascension. Porcuraith has the opportunity to disrupt opponents when it receives more spirits, and then you've got Comalis able to Nexus spirits around. And while you're not able to search Fulgoryx, you do have the flexibility of searching your carry off here, which is really important. That's what you're going to look for with Comalis, the carry off and the Porcuraith, because you have 2 carry-ons and 1 carry-off, and if you can activate that strategy, you can steal your opponent's Elestrals and disrupt them immensely. You've got a tiny win package here with Exaltair and Veratuka to deal with threats and get some Nexus pressure off, and then you've got 2 Elechiks to search out your Divine, so you can find that Artemis to give yourself that Nexus opportunity for Doppelgator, or to be able to search out with Comalis. You've got the Nectar of the Gods to kick off your rune row and give you immense draw power with 2 Ambrosias to hold it down and keep you in the clash. Circle the Sky, the classic Nexus card, gets you moving those spirits around, especially in this deck. I think it really highlights with Circle the Sky. 2 Artemis, of course, the new Divine rune for Lunar, and 2 Temple of the Moon to take advantage of Stadium for the Lunar Elestrals. And then we tossed in an Aeolus here, and this is the first time we're doing this where we're having 2 Divine runes in the same deck, and I think this is really an epic way to introduce the game to somebody and also give you guys some really awesome cards, because Aeolus really does work pretty well in this deck, being able to search out that Carrion, that Exaltair, and that Veratuka, and you want that Nexus bank for that Fulgoryx to be able to really do what it wants to do as your in-game plan there. You've got 2 Altar of Stars, which are one of my favorite cards in the game, being able to Nexus spirits around and ultimately activate your Doppelgator's effect, while also being able to change the position of opposing Elestrals, activate your Nobby's effect as a receiver, change the position of your guys in the attack step. There's a lot of cool things you can do with Altar of Stars. You've got the Bow of Artemis there as another Nexus card, which is really fun. Helios' Chariot Ride, I think that card is incredibly strong. 2 Poison-tipped Arrows, a very powerful staple counter rune, and a Divine Healing, which will allow you to regenerate those spirits on your Aeolus and your Artemis to keep you in a clash that otherwise you're going to be utilizing a lot of resources to take advantage in. So now you have the opportunity to get them back on the field, and you can use them strategically with cards like Nectar of the Gods, Ambrosia, and of course your Nexus effects. Rounding out your spirit lineup, you got 12 Owloon, 7 Lycoris, and 1 Zaptor to just maximize the usage of that Elechik. I feel like this is an incredible starter deck, and I think when you guys see our next starter deck, the Posthumous starter deck, you're going to be very, very excited as well. I feel like these are going to be incredible and a great way for new players to get involved with the game. I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think about the Fulgoryx starter deck in the comments section below, and don't forget to throw down for Shattered Stars Scorpio. This month is incredible, and you guys do not want to miss out. Of course, you get 1 day early access to our pre-orders as well for Moonrise, so that's pretty hype. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for another epic reveal. Stay tuned.